advice and you always right. Call you up to tell you I ain't coming home tonight. Say you wanna leave me, it's just talking, but I know you might. I get along, I go. You sing along to every song you know. You play a part, I'm playing mine. You break a heart, ain't breaking mine. Since growing old, it's taking time. I'm acting like I'm 8 and 9, trying to move on. Talking to my old friends, see me say what up, and I'm acting like I don't know them. Causing so much problems while you doing that. Ripping people's hearts out, you too cute for that. I've been on the same shit. We run into each other, and it's like we don't even speak the same language. I guess people always going through changes. Didn't think I would lose you once I got famous. Said, baby, I got missed calls and emails all going into detail about how you just not happy and you think you gotta leave. So go, I'll be fine on my own. Said, baby, I got missed calls and emails all going into detail about how you used to love me. I keep changing like the leaves. How go, you'll be fine on your own. She told me you an asshole, superficial douchebag, wishing that you knew that you could have these shoes back, all of this perfume back, necklaces and jewels back, all the shit you bought me. She said I want you back. I can't be seen again with you and none of your friends. It's so hard to pretend that it's like it was way back when. I thought you used to be the one. I guess you don't have time, cause all you do is grind and it's got me losing my mind. You just don't love me like you used to. Think I'm about to lose you. I'ma end this now before things just confuse you. Kept breaking promises you said you keep, so you can leave a message at the beep. Said, baby, I got missed calls and emails all going into detail about how you just not happy and you think you gotta leave. So go, I'll be fine on my own. Said, baby, I got missed calls and emails all going into detail about how you used to love me. I keep changing like the leaves. How go, you'll be fine on your own.
Good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen of the Bookit Sports community around the world. We've got all day college basketball on today. I'm going to tell you what we're starting off with, Josh. Games start in approximately 10 minutes. Can I give you my first two plays?
I would love to hear them, and I hope we're on the same side.
So last night, I stayed up very late, labbing college basketball. I posted in Overs University, my little community we made about a year ago. I've started doing it the past couple days where I post the early plays that I like, and then I see how the lines move. One of them was Middle Tennessee State.
Okay.
And the spread was 1.5. Woke up this morning, it was Ohio minus 3.5. Now we're back down to Ohio minus 1.5.
Wait, so Middle Tennessee was minus 1.5?
No, they were plus 1.5.
Okay, they were plus 1.5. Okay.
So we're taking Middle Tennessee plus 1.5.
All right, let's go.
And then the other line that hasn't budged, we're taking LaSalle. They're just a better team, better roster.
Okay. I had nothing in that game. My favorite play, dude, just tell me Miami Drake doesn't reek of an over.
Wow.
That definitely reeks of an over.
I'm going to be posting college basketball plays throughout the entire day. I'm going to track my record just on today, and we're going to see how we do. Shall we?
Let's do it.
Shall we do that?
I love
Josh's POD is the over in Miami. How about that, huh?
Tell me you don't love that. Tell me you don't love that.
I got a story. This is from the Red Chat. Here we go. Let's start it off nice. Here we go. Got a story for y'all. I took Josh's nugget yesterday with Brooke Lopez first quarter over 3 points and paired it with Mikal Bridges and meant to put 50 and accidentally put 500.
Wow.
Is there an ending to that?
Dude, I didn't watch a second of that game. I just checked my phone and Giannis had 38.
He ended with 41, so you cashed your points and rebounds.
Josh,
I do believe you might have to be making a call this morning, correct?
Oh, do I?
Did that UCLA game go over? Because you got the
UCLA.
team total.
Yeah, UCLA wasn't for the call, though, was it?
Because you said they were going to be sleepy tired, and there was 170 points. So you might have to call that number up and just be like, listen, I took Idaho State's under because I thought they were going to be sleepy. What do I do? The over was 130. There was almost 160 points.
154.
Josh, I'm going to need you to fire up that number and make the call. Oh, my God, Anthony Barr, and it cashed.
Well, let me call him tomorrow.
What?
Just let me consult somebody. Let me call him tomorrow.
Why?
Cause just.
Oh, it could be against.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll call tomorrow.
All right. We'll call tomorrow.
And if we can't call on live, I'll call and make a video, and we'll play it.
And we'll play it, and we'll play it on live. We'll play it on live. Thanks, Easy Puck. Outfit coordination today is on fleek. And it even goes deeper because I have Bobby Witt's light blue on under the light blue with the light blue hat. You know what they don't talk about enough is that I put that shit on. They don't talk about it enough. I put that shit on. Josh, dude, I have to stop forcing these fucking botted college basketball plays that I put on my platter. I don't know why I'm taking Austin P after the line went crazy one way, then reversed back. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I'm taking FDU. Like, there's obviously a lot of games, so I want to bet them, and I want to be like, oh, I'm the genius college basketball guy on Twitter. You should follow me. But I'm only really good at betting the massive games. Like, in the massive games so far, sure. I'm 4-0, I'm pretty sure.
Sure.
And Alabama minus 8.5 last night was... They literally, you couldn't walk up to a cheese shop and get free or cheddar than Alabama minus 8.5.
Yeah, that was...
However, on the flip side, Josh, Mark Sears had 0 points.
How's that? Did he get hurt?
No. He played 23 minutes, 0 points.
How's that even possible?
Do you want to know who went crazy?
Who?
Exciting Whites, Grant.
Oh, yeah. I saw your tweet.
I
knew that.
Ballistic, dude.
Dude,
he went
sick.
Ballistic.
He is sick.
Ballistic, dude. Josh, I took the Georgetown team total at 79. Can you pull that up for the people?
Georgia Tech?
Georgetown.
Oh,
After yesterday's team total where we were literally splooging, jizzing all over the place, I took Georgetown's team total at 79. Can you pull that up, Josh, for them if they haven't seen it?
Georgetown, let me screen you.
If you could pull that up for them. I had it at 79.
There it is. 79 to 51.
Josh, if I told you that in the first half, Georgetown went on a 5-minute scoring drought and had 25 points for 5 minutes, and then I got hook of mod on the team total, what would you say?
I would say that's tough.
What would you say?
That hurts.
What would you say?
That hurts.
What would you say?
That's what I would say.
We also hit the over in the Bama game, Josh.
Yep. I mean, what was it, 187?
Just want to shout you out for that one. Josh, I did something very dumb last night that I wanted to tell you about.
What did you do?
I've been having to send a certain bookie some coin lately. And by lately, I mean this entire month and a half. And we get a little bubble on this bookie. And I was just over the bubble yesterday. Mm-hmm. And yesterday's collection text time. And I was just over the bubble. So I ignored the text. And I placed my largest wager of the year last night on that book.
Really?
I did. Bama is just a 2-team, don't tell anybody, grease piece, needed to get it across the line. I took Bama money line and the Knicks money line. And I fucking bombed it. When I tell you, the Knicks in the fourth quarter, the game never got away from them, but there was points where they were up 30 and it started to, the sun started to make a little bit of noise. I had to go to the gym at 10:45 p.m. because I was getting nervous that they were going to bone me out.
I mean, dude, they smacked
them. No, they smacked them.
Yeah.
They smacked them. They smacked.
But that is what happens in the NBA.
But that's what I know.
15-0 runs, yeah.
Runs.
Game of runs.
I haven't placed a bozo in a while. Josh, I was sweating dick and ball. Dick and ball. Sure.
I mean,
and when Mark Sears came out 0 for 5, I was like, dude, Bama's dead. I'm going to lose this shit.
I mean, they scored 52 points in the first half, though. That was probably...
And I'm not just saying that to you guys like, wow, Mikey is fucking sick better. I'm a horrible better, but I just needed one across the line, and that felt like the one.
Yeah.
That felt like the one to get across the line.
Dude.
I got banged out in a couple ways in college basketball last night. I apologize for those that might have tailed, but we got a new day. I did a lot of research last night, so I'm feeling more prepared than I was yesterday. So should we get into it? Should we surf some slate? Also, I did find out Jason Tatum watches the show.
Does he?
I found out last night Jason Tatum watches the show from one of his best friends. He DM'd me on Twitter.
Really?
And he said, hey, man, Jason Tatum saw all your dumb idiot brain clips over the summer and last year, and he's only doing this because he wants you to look like an idiot. So just wanted to shout out Jason Tatum for averaging like 35, 15, and 5 on my head after we went on a Jason Tatum hate tour. So that feels good.
I mean, dude, I'll give him his respect now.
No,
He's fucking good.
No, dude, we got to double down. This is where you double down. And
Jason,
you say
if you're
fluke
watching,
year.
you're good.
No,
You're good.
Josh. Josh, no. We double down fluke year.
Okay.
Fluke year. I will
So
actually,
draft
whoever's
night.
on the Bookit Sports account that thinks that's a bit, I will never forgive our fucking back behind the scenes for setting me up with that draft bus take. Like, that was all-time slanderous out of our social team to do that to me.
Yeah.
I will never forgive you guys for that.
Would you
Ever.
say that he's a draft bust now that he won a ring?
Dude, my point there wasn't that he was a draft bust.
You're just no.
My
no,
point
you're
was
saying,
that when the Celtics drafted him to these super teams, and we always talk about if you don't live up to your hype, you're considered a draft bust. And the point I was making to Trent before I said you could say he's a draft bust was that he hasn't won anything. He hasn't won a championship.
Yeah.
And he hadn't won an MVP at that point. He hadn't won anything that on his resume when you drafted him, third overall, third overall, you were like, this kid's going to win us NBA championships. This kid's going to win MVPs. This kid's going to do whatever. So I was like, could say he's a draft bust. And that was after a 10-minute conversation.
Yeah, it was. That was a long combo.
So, it's just...
But I'm saying, would you... I mean, you kind of got to give him props now. He won.
No, it's fucking fluke year. Fluke year. Didn't win the MVP on his own team. Didn't win Eastern Conference Final MVP. Fluke year this year.
We'll see.
Should we serve some slate?
Let's do it.
Let's serve some slate.
Let's
There's a lot of college basketball.
do it.
Baby, I got
And we back.
emails all going into detail about surf and slate. Welcome back. We're going to give you all the plays and parlays you need on a Thursday. Oh, Josh, one of the lines I was looking at was James Madison. I actually thought UIC was a better team, but the spread was favored in James Madison's favor, and it kept moving towards James Madison, so I wanted to take minus 3.5. I'm interested to see how that game ends. Also, dude, I did see this tweet, and I wanted to address it. I do think Jason Tatum should have been the third pick in that draft.
He should have been the first pick in that draft.
No,
that draft
I don't
was
think
crazy.
so. I don't think so.
Markelle Fultz.
I know, but we're looking at it with this lens now, and I think if we look back, because I agreed with this tweet at the time, dude, Markelle Fultz coming out of Washington. I'm just going to literally grip the tweet word for word. Markelle Fultz from Washington looked like Russell Westbrook with a 3. And Lonzo Ball literally looked like Chris Paul, but with a jumper.
Jason Tatum, you knew, was the best player in college.
But those two, I think he was better than Lonzo Ball, but Lonzo Ball is must-watch TV because of his dad, so he got that bump, and he was electricity.
Yeah.
Dude, Fultz, I think if you did that draft over again and we're watching college basketball, Fultz is the number 1 overall pick again.
I don't think so.
Dude, he was...
I was never high on him.
Fultz is one of these guys where you go back and you watch his Washington highlights and you go...
Yeah, no, he was good, but...
Bro, he was Russell Westbrook with a 3. That's what he was.
I mean...
He was literally Russ with a 3-ball. Like, I would have drafted him first overall as well. Not that I'm a GM or that it matters what I think, but I would have drafted him first overall as well.
Well, good thing you aren't one.
I should be one. I'll tell you what, man. I should be one. All right, let's go through the college basketball slate. Josh, one of the really weird games that I'm going to try to sell you on that I want you to be on with me. Nothing ever comes out of Washington. Nate Robinson? You're saying Nate Robinson is nothing now? Isaiah Thomas?
Isaiah Thomas, yeah.
Come on, man. They're the smart guard capital of the world.
Yeah.
Josh, Oklahoma State last night was minus 1.5, and I tweeted in my community, I said, FAU plus 1.5. Why is that spread so short against Oklahoma State? It's now flipped. FAU's minus 1.5. I wanted to take FAU last night with a point. Now I just want to take them straight up on the money line as a favorite.
Okay.
I think they win that game. When I looked into these rosters, Oklahoma State definitely has a better roster. They're definitely a little deeper, but this just feels like betting on the line, not the team here, if it's going to flip like this, because this is what happened to Austin P last night, and I didn't listen.
Yeah.
And then obviously the ref stepped in and fucked us raw. But I wanted to bet on FAU last night, and now that I'm seeing the line flip, it makes me want to bet on FAU even more.
I love that. Dude, also that total.
Yeah, very weird. Very weird. I mean, dude, FAU definitely, this team plays quick, fast, and horny.
They lost their big man, right? He's at Michigan, I think.
Dude, they lost the whole roster.
Everyone, yeah.
Yeah, Lamont Butler, all of them, gone. Gone. Let me go in my notes really quick and just make sure that I'm not skipping over any games. Here we go. Sorry, guys. I write all my stuff down in my notes while I'm labbing. Here we go. I really want to take this ECU Jacksonville State over. The number seems low for how much these teams score, but it keeps moving against me. It keeps going lower, and these teams are averaging around 90, 80 points a game, and it's at 133. So maybe you stay off it. Maybe you say Vegas might be asleep at the wheel for this one. I doubt Vegas is ever asleep at the wheel, so I kind of want to trust them and just stay off of it. But I do want people to know I did last night want to take ECU Jacksonville State over. It's at 133, dude.
Wow.
It was at 132 last night, now at 133. But I don't think that is W line movement because I thought it should be around 140, 150, dude.
Yeah. Dude, I don't hate that.
They've been averaging 90 to 80 points every single game.
Yeah, but who have they been playing?
Obviously, yeah,
Probably
I agree.
rat teams, right?
But I don't know. This just seemed like a very interesting over-under, and I thought it was a little too low, but maybe it's a stay off it. Youngstown State last night was minus 6.5. It keeps moving towards Monmouth. But, dude, we've just been banged around by Monmouth too many times to take them.
Yeah.
Too many times. Josh, a game I really wanted to talk about because I feel like you might have to talk me off of taking it. VCU minus 7.5 to Seton Hall. There's just something in my brain that tells me with a 126 total and a VCU minus 7.5 that Shaheen Holloway drags him into the trenches and keeps it close because that's what Seton Hall does. They're not a scoring team where you play quick. They're drag you into the trench and play defense and make your night hell. And I just would prefer to trust a Big East roster getting 7 points against VCU, dude. Who's not bad, by the way. This is a 4-0 VCU that's putting up points on everybody, but 126 total. Obviously, that's because Seton Hall can't score the rock.
Dude, I don't know.
But I feel like Seton Hall keeps this close because it just turns into a trench game where they're just punching each other.
Yeah, dude,
Because that's what Seton Hall does. They drag you into the trench, and they make you play slow. They make you play gross ball. They make you work for every bucket.
Yeah. I mean, dude,
Or you could go VCU's minus 7.5 to Seton Hall. You just take the favorite.
They are disgusting, Seton Hall. They are gross.
No, they're bad.
No, I know.
Not even
But, like gross.
Yeah, like grossly, yeah.
Like, they will win and lose in gross fashion.
Yeah, agreed.
I would take Seton Hall here.
I agree, dude. I really do.
Dude, I've been looking for this game because I don't have it on green.
But it's only because I only want to take this game, Josh, because I just genuinely believe that like Seton Hall is just going to make this a trench game. 100%. And if VCU plays fast and beats the shit out of Seton Hall, I feel like that's when you chalk to the game.
Yeah.
But, dude, you give me 7 points with Shaheen Holloway. As bad as Seton Hall is, they still play Big East defense.
Yeah, their defense is cracked out.
You know what I mean?
Just looking at it, like
their offense is just, dude, you'll go 10 minutes without them.
Yeah. But you could also get that from the other side. Like, they won a game 54-28. They lost 49-48. Lost 57-56. Won 57-53.
Yeah, like, dude,
they've barely been hitting 100. They've only hit 100 in 2 of their 4 games.
The total's at 126, which is low for college.
I kind of love that under, dude.
I do too.
But I also wouldn't be.
First half
I also wouldn't be shocked. Like, I mean, Seton Hall really hasn't played a real offense yet. So, like, I wouldn't be shocked if VCU like just beat the shit out.
And that's where my second point comes in, where it's like,
Yeah.
dude, VCU's minus 7.5 to Seton Hall. You just take VCU and just stop talking.
It's more just that spread makes no sense because like if you go look at Seton Hall's schedule, like you're like this.
VCU really hasn't played anyone either though.
Yeah, but I'm sure they definitely look a lot better. They've
No,
actually
they,
like
no,
15 to 20.
They've been
in those
running
games.
teams out of the gym
Instead of like winning and losing by
100%
against terrible teams.
100%.
And scoring 50 points.
Big game of the day, Josh. I feel like you already know where I'm gonna go.
Let me find it.
Actually, OJ Pimpson, both of them did not. The compensate team total smacked. So
Which big game? Which game? The Syracuse game?
no.
Which big game?
No, Josh.
Which?
I'm gonna give you a second. There's only one big game.
There's only one. There's so many games on, dude.
There's a Big East team that's playing a Big 12 team.
I was gonna say Tennessee, Virginia is a good game.
And I'm taking St. John's plus 2.5.
Dude, where is that game?
I don't think Baylor is a good basketball team. I've said it against Gonzaga, and they got their fucking shit blown out by Gonzaga. I am taking St. John's plus 2.5. I'm going to take the over as well. This St. John's team is deeper and better than Baylor. I don't think Baylor's a good team. I don't think Baylor is going to be in the top 20 by the end of the year. They might be sitting around that 24, 25 for whatever reason. I don't think Norm Orchmeyer is good. I don't think Jeremy Roach is good. They went and got guys that I don't think personally are good. They've played in college basketball for a long time. They played for power programs. Now they're at Baylor. I don't think they're good. When I look at the way that Pitino has constructed this St. John's team, I actually think it's the perfect team to come and dismantle this Baylor team. I wouldn't be shocked if St. John's wins this game by 10 to 15. I would be shocked if Baylor wins by 10 to 15, and if that happens, I'll chalk it up to the game because I just genuinely believe that this St. John's team is better and that this St. John's team is built to beat a team like Baylor. And also, I do think Rick Pitino is going to outcoach him.
Yeah.
And when you got to play Rick Pitino early season, when you got a lot of new guys and you got to keep them gelled and you've already lost a big game to Gonzaga, that's not who I'd want to play. No. That's not who I'd want to play.
That is not. Dude,
that is not who I'd want to play.
I love the over in this game.
I love the over too. I
could see this being like both teams in the 80s, like easy.
I love the over too. I have the over written down, and I have St. John's plus 2.5. That's what I'm going to be on for that game.
Love it.
I'm going to take – this one is I'm just going to poke it and see. I'm just going to poke it and see.
Don't do it.
I'm going to take Syracuse plus 11.5.
Okay, good.
I just don't – we took Texas with a huge spread early on in the year, and they lost. I just don't know about Texas yet. When I look at them, they're going to be good. I know they're good. I think they're good. But I'm going to take Syracuse here with 11.5 points. Not that I think Syracuse is going to win. Not that I think Syracuse is a better team. Something about this Texas team feels like they haven't figured it out yet. And it's not because I'm low on Texas and Lawrence Bonds. It's not because I'm low on Texas. I just feel like I don't know if this Texas team can beat a big power team by 12 points yet. That's the only thing that I feel a little bit nervous about.
Yeah.
So I'd rather be holding 11 points than be begging the Texas offense that really hasn't shown me anything yet to go beat Syracuse by 12.
You know, Mike, I think this is one of those games that you just don't bet, like you were saying. Like, I need to stop forcing these.
Oh, just watch?
I think you just watch this game.
Just watch this game.
Because I think that I personally think that Texas will cover this. But I understand what you're saying. I just don't know if Syracuse is a good enough team to, like, want to risk that.
I don't know, dude. Syracuse still has J.J. Starling. They got Jair Davis in the transfer portal.
Yeah, but, dude, they've played nobody, and they've, like, squeaked out every game.
No, I agree. But I just don't – I don't know, dude. This Texas team just worries me. I was high on Texas coming into the year. I thought they were going to be really, really good. It just feels like they haven't really figured it out yet, dude. They lost to Ohio State by 8, and then they played rat shit teams after that. And, I mean, obviously they're banging on these rat shit teams, but I
think Syracuse might be a rat shit team.
I mean, they might be a rat shit team. I would just rather have 11.5 points.
I mean, I understand.
But maybe we don't bet it. Maybe we just leave it.
I just feel like that spread's too weird. Like a public bettor just like looking at Syracuse 3-0 and they're plus 11.5. You're telling me that everyone's not going to click that button?
I don't know if people are going to click that button, dude. I feel like I'd be more inclined to think people are going to click the Texas button because they're going to go there minus 11.5.
No, I think you're giving people way too much credit, dude. People aren't that smart.
I think they might be, dude.
They ain't.
People love clicking minus points before they click plus points.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I'm taking Vanderbilt plus 2.5. They were 3.5 last night, moved to 2.5 today. I just think they're better than Nevada. And that could be, that's why you take Nevada money line and just don't even sweat it out. But I love this Vanderbilt team. I love the way they constructed it in the offseason. I love that they went and got A.J. Hoggard from Michigan State. So I'm going to take Vanderbilt here with 2.5 points. And if I get blown out by Nevada or Nevada somehow makes me look like a fucking idiot and they lost a lot of guys in the portal, then so be it. Chalk that one up to the game. But I'm just going to take the better team here with points is what I'm going to do. And it moved towards me a little bit, so I love that as well.
Dude, the Mountain West gets frisky.
I will never trust the Mountain West in March Madness ever again.
Yeah, but they get frisky at home.
Ever again. A team I am going to take to blow someone out is I'm going to take Texas Tech to blow out St. Joe's minus 10.5, dude. I started looking at this Texas Tech team. Dude, I wouldn't be shocked if they win the Big 12 this year. I wouldn't be shocked if they at least put the pressure on a team like Kansas. I wouldn't be shocked if they put pressure on a team like TCU. I wouldn't be shocked if they put pressure on a team like Baylor. This Texas Tech team is going to be very, very sneaky, and I think, a guy like me, when you lose Pop Isaacs, you go, okay, well, I mean, fuck, this team might be fucking chalked. But, dude, they replaced and kept some really good pieces, and they're 4-0. And they're playing St. Joe's, who's been a little sneaky wagon for me. I think I'm 1-2 or 2-1 on betting on them. But this spread was just very telling to me. So I'm going to take Texas Tech here, minus 10.5. And I really do think they blow them out by 15 plus. Like, I think this Texas Tech team is going to emerge as we get down the line as one of the better teams in college basketball.
Yeah, dude, I'm looking at their schedule. They've handled business in every single game
Handled
that
biz,
they played
dude.
they played so far.
Biz.
Handled
biz.
St. Joe's is a little...
Josh, I need you to talk me off of nuking Memphis. They were minus 1.5 last night, and I wrote down Memphis with the nuclear emoji on my notes. And now it's San Francisco minus 1.5, and I don't know what to do because that's what happened to Austin P last night. But sometimes I just want to believe that the line is going to flip regardless of what you think, and you just take what you like. But Memphis is a better team.
Have you watched Memphis this year?
I have watched one game.
Was it the Mizzou game?
It was a Mizzou game.
They are not a good basketball team, dude. They're not good. I would nuke San Fran in this game. Nuke San Fran.
I do kind of want to switch to the over.
I like that as well. Dude, they just don't play defense. They're not very deep anymore. Like they only play like 6 guys, 7 guys.
But that's what I kind of like in college basketball.
Dude, but they're not good enough. Like the guys that they have like aren't actually good.
Like, dude, they went and got Tyrese Hunter from Iowa State. They kept Haggerty. Like, I like this team, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, we made them look like fucking idiots on defense in the first half, and they ran a press, and we don't know how to break a press. But it's not like they were like doing anything insane.
San Fran, bro.
Dude, but San Fran, I guarantee you, has a point guard on their team. We don't have a point guard.
I don't know, dude. I really wanted to take Memphis.
Memphis plays UConn next as well.
That's not a look-at game. They got to beat San Fran first.
I mean, UConn.
Yeah, but this game's a pick-em. It's not like it's a fucking blowout for Memphis.
Also, UConn's going to do it again.
It's an undefeated San Fran team.
UConn's going to do it again.
I don't know, dude.
They're going to.
I did want to take Oregon minus 5.5 and move to 6.5. That kind of scares me just because I don't know. I feel like that's a game where they win by 6 for whatever reason. Just whenever you get those Oregon Civil Wars, those games always get very, 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 very freaky. Josh, it's already locked. What is it?
It's already locked. I'm going to have to go through this. I haven't looked yet. Just keep going.
I mean, that's all I have for college basketball, and then we're going to put Rav on the talk. TNF Steelers Browns.
I got it. It's 163.5.
Jesus.
And it is the Oklahoma State Florida Atlanta game.
Wow, I love that over. All right. It's already locked. The highest over the board is, in fact, Oklahoma State FAU. Josh, Plan B, what is it?
Plan B
sold last night when you said they'd be sleepy tired.
Dude, what if they were tired and they were just making buckets? Maybe they're just like unconscious. And they're just making
Some guy sent me a screenshot of his TV and said they don't look tired.
That's hilarious. All right. Fuck. I want to take San Fran, but we'll go to a different game because we're Bergen in that. Let's go.
LMNG, I actually lift a lot at the gym.
Dude, I watched Air Force play earlier this year. They're fucking terrible. Let's go with Cal minus 16.5.
Wow. All right, here we go.
Come on.
Cal minus 16.5, your Plan B. Josh, let's flip those cameras around. We have Raph.
Let's flip that camera.
We've got Ravington.
Here we go. Waving the terrible towel.
You didn't. Nah, it's fucking
Should I go get one?
nailed to the wall.
I have another one.
You have a backup terrible towel?
Yeah, that's not nailed to the wall. Yeah.
Nah, I don't. That's too much. We're doing
Okay.
too much. Rav. Betting Queen and Trent collabed on possibly one of the biggest games of your season.
Probably. No, it's not. It's really
And to
not
be on
one
the
of
other
biggest games of
side.
the year.
And to be on the other side of your teams, you have the Betting Queen and Trent. And yet you still seem nervous. YGTF Taylor, tier one's up.
No, it's not one of the biggest games of the year, but it does make me nervous that the spread is so low. It's a game they should win. And the total's low, which benefits the Browns.
Does that?
Yeah.
The total? Yeah, for sure.
Did you text Krabs?
Yeah, total.
Okay.
Is he coming on? No, just now? Okay.
OBS, we can't figure out the guest
No,
audio.
GG.
Like
Still
we
shocked.
can't hear him.
Yeah, we can't hear. Why does that benefit the Browns if it's low? You have a better defense.
Well, because the Steelers have better offense. And if they're only giving 36 total points, I don't think that means, like, if it were like 40 or 42 or 43, I feel like that'd be giving the Steelers offense respect.
You don't think you're going to have Jameis Winston in a box?
I hope we do.
Who are you scared of on the Browns?
It's on 4 games.
Who are you scared of on the Browns, man?
Offense?
Mm-hmm.
Nick Chubb. And Njoku and tight ends probably eat against us.
You're like making me want to bet the Browns.
I don't.
But I feel like I have to tail you because I tailed rat shit Goots with the Ravens this past weekend when I was with Goots and they fucking got banged by you guys. And now I feel like I have to tail you.
I mean, they should, if they're seriously a legit contender, they should handle this game no problem.
But you're smirking.
I'm just telling you how it is.
What's
It's
the game
the most
script? What's the
classic
game
Tomlin
script?
trap game ever.
What's the game script you've built in your head of how the Steelers win this
It's going to
game?
be really wet and cold and disgusting. And they're just going to run the shit out of the ball.
So who's one man, one game? Because I wanted to do Mike
It can't be a
Williams.
receiver.
I want to do Mike Williams.
Dude, I don't know if it should be a receiver.
You don't think Steelers are down? Take a shot at Mike Williams?
You should check the weather. Like, it's going to be fucking bad.
So who is it? Najee?
Najee
Jesus.
or Nick Chubb, dude.
Yeah. It's also, dude, or
Jalen Warren.
I was going to say Jalen Warren, I feel like, is a cold weather guy.
Yeah,
No,
he is.
dude.
He is.
Dude,
Where's
and
it-
it's starting to
where's-
snow in the Midwest.
He's
My
more of
parents
a
sent me a
Mike-
picture.
Where's our guy, Cordero?
He doesn't get that much
yeah,
time.
where is he?
Is he healthy?
Yeah.
This would be the Cordell
Honestly,
Patterson
yeah.
game, dude. Shout out Coastal KC. Tier one's up. Trent still owes me a $100 PP coin from April 5th, 2024. Take that up with him, Coastal. What if Patterson becomes the guy tonight, dude?
That'd be sick, dude. It'd be fire. I think Jalen Warren is a Mikey Overs guy.
Yeah. No, he's not a Mikey Overs guy.
I feel like he kind of is.
Nah, I know Jalen Warren's not my favorite guy.
I don't know if there's a single Mikey Overs guy in this game that's starting. There's only one,
George
and he's on
Pickens.
the bench. He's a Mikey Overs guy. You like
Yeah,
him?
dude. You know he's from New Jersey?
Is he? I didn't know that.
Represent.
What school did he go to?
I was gonna say it's
He
DTR. He's the only
went
guy.
to
Pickens?
Ohio State.
No,
Pickens,
high
Georgia.
School.
Oh, Georgia.
High school.
I don't know. I'd have to think.
Oh.
One of my buddy's friends was his coach. At least I think he's from New Jersey. I might be wrong. Najee, one man, one game, huh?
Dude, I would go Warren. This game's got Warren written on it.
Yeah, but if Najee's first run goes like 5+ yards, Warren's not going to sniff Rob.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Holy
go.
shit, Julian Lewis committed to Colorado.
Who was
dude, I don't think he's leaving. I don't think he's leaving. Dion. Wait, so you don't think Pickens is going to have a game?
No.
No George Pickens game. What if it was like receptions and a touchdown?
Not receptions. I would take like longest reception over receptions.
No way.
If you're gonna take something, like you don't want to. If it's gonna be a gross game, you don't want to bet on him to get the ball 5 times. Just take him to get one long one.
Maybe Pat Could be a little tight. Darnell.
Cannot bet on Pat Fryermuth.
Darnell. Maybe you should go
Darnell.
No,
Dude, Darnell.
He's been getting the targets.
No,
He's been getting the
dude.
targets, dude.
I cannot.
And he always just sneaks. He'll fake like he's blocking. He'll sneak out, dude.
Sneak
And
out.
just dump down.
He looks like a fucking lineman
Sneaky
running
man.
down the
They
field.
literally think he's a lineman, probably.
with the
playing in
hands of a
field.
receiver.
Sneaky male.
I wouldn't say hands of a receiver.
He does.
Hands of a tight end.
All right, hands of tight end.
All right. I'm going to take the
He ain't
Steelers
that
tonight. I'm going to tail Rav with the Steelers. I don't know who I'm going to one-man-one game because this game is so fucking gross.
It is. Dude,
Anytime this division plays each other, I don't even want to watch.
can I recommend something? This could be the first ever one-man, one game for Boswell. Boswell, one man, one game.
Spain NPR did just fucking highlight that in
How
the
would you
purple.
even
Did
do
he
that?
actually? That's actually crazy. I did not see that. That's crazy.
Oh man.
Dude,
One
that-
man would get
that is
Boswell,
sign. That is
longest field
actual
goal
sign.
and number of field goals.
I swear to God, I did not see that either.
no,
I
I
swear I did
believe
not see
you.
that.
I believe you.
So you have to do longest field goal and like kicking points.
Yeah, kicking points and longest field goal. Dude, that
My
could be
God,
electric.
dude.
First kicker.
What's the
That'd be a
over
good
under?
first
What's
kicker.
the over under, dude?
Dude, it might as well be 24 and a half.
It's 36
Yeah,
and a half.
it's 36 and a half.
Jesus Christ.
No one's dude, and all the lines on PP are so low. Like Russ is at like 170 something.
Yeah.
Jameis is at like 20 something, 201 or something.
I kind of like that their passing yards is higher than
Yeah,
ours,
the
which means that
Steelers.
they're going to be down.
Yeah.
This is junk.
That would be electric if you did that. I'm not
This
kidding.
is actually junk.
Oh, Russ got bumped up. 27. He was like 170 something yesterday.
Jay Bonesy, tier 1 sub. Thank you, brother. Harris over 18.5 rush attempts tonight. I don't hate that.
I don't hate that either.
Let's hit the PP lab. Let's see what they got up on the board.
You're not going to like it.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Did you guys talk NBA already?
We did not. Oh, you hit the Get Nice last night?
I
Shout
did
out.
it again. Nice.
Did want to shout that out.
Let's go.
Let's go. God, now he's up for 72.5 and 25,000 people are on him.
And there's 145,000 on Russ. Look at that
Jalen Warren,
fucking chart.
38 yards. That is junk.
Yeah, he's too green.
Dude, it might just be fucking Jerome Ford. I wish they had Cordero Patterson up, dude. I would love to take him.
Why is Jerome Ford auto?
There might not be a first touchdown in this game.
Yeah, that should be the that should be the pick for
That should
Trent. No touchdowns.
This could be like that
Darnell
Broncos
Washington's
game a
up
couple
for
years ago.
10.5 yards, bro.
Dude, hammer.
That's gross. He's been averaging 24. That's
You-
fucking foul.
You can't, like, no one's going to be over their average. Russ is at 187.5 yards.
Darnell has been getting the ball more than Pat.
What does your secondary struggle with? Deep balls?
No.
Middle?
Middle.
Outside?
Middle.
Could be in Joku.
They don't struggle with anything, but if it's anything, it's middle.
Could be in Joku, dude.
I'm telling you, tight ends, I think eat against what's his square look like?
45. It's still low, dude. Oh my god, this game is so fucking gross.
Dude, I feel like we could fade Cedric Tillman, and that could
agree
be
Elijah Moore, dude. I gotta
easy.
take Elijah Moore.
It's just it's difficult because like the defense is the best it's been probably since Watt has been there. Like the linebackers are good, the safeties are great. There's not a flaw in the Steelers defense at all, which is why I don't see them letting Jameis Winston and fucking Nick Chubb walk all over them when they just trounced on Derrick Henry on Sunday.
Jack Perry, I know we've had a rough month. Just stay the course, man. Well, what do you like in the NBA? You brought up NBA. Do you like something in the NBA? Is there any systems on the board? Oh, there is a system on the board. Cade Cunningham points tonight.
Yeah, so the Magic just lost yesterday. They lost their first game in seven
Okay.
games, and they're on a back-to-back against the Lakers, and the line's shorter than I thought it'd be. So I think I'm going to take the Magic.
Wow.
And the Lakers have also won 6 in a row.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 6 in a row.
Wow. Yeah, sorry, Jack Perry. That one's on me, bro. I mean, you can't cap for that. They score 100 points. Their best player is 0. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. I'm not playing for them.
I also think the Jazz win.
What?
Yeah.
Is there college football on today, or are we chalked?
Yeah, there is.
Oh my God, Georgia Tech plays today.
Yeah.
What about Haynes King, pass and rush?
Dude, we could take Georgia Tech any way possible, I think, in that game. NC State is so bad.
NC State is so bad. Sean Forget with a sub. Thank you, brother.
Let's go, Sean.
Drag soon under 2 tackles for soccer on PP board. Whale.
Also, Mike, tomorrow, game of your life. Michigan State, Purdue.
They're minus 13.5. I hate that.
Dude, Malik, I know they're...
You hate that. All you need that is for them to win. Minus
Actually,
520.
I hate that. You have no idea how much I hate that.
Malik, I know the fucking Magic are so fraud, but I was fading them the last 5 days. 5 games. I think that tonight might be a good look.
Dude, the Magic are good.
Yeah, even without Paulo, they were winning.
Yeah, they're good.
All right, Jack Perry chirped me about how bad I've been, so we're going to tail his Tennessee pick for the casino narrative, and if it loses, I expect to see him here tomorrow bright and early.
Sounds good.
Bright and early.
Let's build one.
You'll now see how hard it is. All right, let's build on it. I'm doing something that you didn't expect coming, and I don't think you're going to like it, but unfortunately, you have to take it. Give me Malik Rutherford receiving yards of Georgia Tech.
Okay. Give me
Shit.
another. This is just
Shit.
David Njoku, more than 6.5 receiving yards in the first quarter.
First quarter.
Fucking, I hate these, bro.
First quarter.
And they've hit every time.
I hate these.
Every time I've given one,
Pretty sure you wanted
It's
Lad
hit.
McConkey first quarter. You need to sniff the ball.
he had 30 yards in the first quarter.
Oh, my God.
But shout out. But shout out.
Get fucked on.
Fucked on, dude. These aren't fun, though.
Yes, they are.
Like, it's dead.
It's
This
not.
is already dead.
It's actually never been dead.
This is literally already dead.
There's not a single time
Who
I've
is it?
said it and it's been dead. Njoku.
6.5 first quarter yards.
Yep.
Rav.
I love how Chew tweeted at me about Giddy like I gave Giddy.
Yeah, that was tough.
That's
Lauren
just
would have
crazy.
lost to that
Yeah.
2-piece. I think she placed it.
That's crazy that he's coming at me.
Cream fresh, I know, but look at his yards in the chart. And the average. And what they have him up for.
I'm still searching. Give me 20 seconds.
Rav is actually moose shit at giving prize pick squares. I don't think he's giving me one winner, dude.
I can just not give one then.
Well, give me one. This is
Oh,
your
so
game.
You still want one?
No, but how do you not know your own team? Give me one.
You want a Steelers one?
Well, what am I doing up here?
I was balls deep in the NBA.
Oh, my fucking Lord, dude.
All right.
Chat, plot gone.
Honestly, I love a play that was in chat. Seaborn, Wilson, less than 27.5 attempts.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of run game. A lot of book.
What about
Not
Jalen
a
Warren?
book.
What about Jalen Warren? Huh? What about Jalen Warren?
All these
You liked
squares are
him.
disgusting.
You like Jalen Warren. What about Jalen Warren? What about Jalen Warren fantasy? It's the only one higher than his
I
chart.
like that.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's get that one across the line.
First time chatter, could you buy me the cheapest Amazon Alexa, please and thank you?
These shits are already like $20. I think.
Yeah, let me get right on that. They don't have the running back up for Georgia Tech, in case you guys are wondering. All right. There it is. The Josh Rav 2-piece. Here we go.
That's smacking.
Jalen Warren and Njoku first quarter yards. Ish. All right, chat. We end every episode with Rav telling you if the Steelers are actually going to win or not.
Yes, they're going to win.
Wow, let's go.
This is a different year. This is a year they take care of these bullshit games.
Wow.
This is a bullshit game.
Wow.
The most bullshit of games.
They take care of bullshit games.
And straight jazz, Pittsburgh is 0-7 on Thursday night versus the AFC North on the road since 1980.
1-7. Sorry to say.
We end every episode with a little inspiration, a little motivation before we get you guys to BTL. I got a DM last night. And I'm not going to air them out. I'm not going to say their name. All I'm going to say is someone DM'd me last night and they said, "Hey, Mikey, I'm going through a really brutal breakup. Been listening to the end of every episode and just wanted to say I really appreciate you talking like this and whatever. And I just want to say something that I asked myself last night that I felt we could get a little bit deep on is I feel like I asked myself this question the past month, past couple days, past couple weeks, and you start to sit there and you go, will I ever feel normal again? And I just wanted to say something that I said to him and something that I'll say to you guys in chat. Whatever you're going through, you start going through these phases, you're like, dude, am I ever going to feel like normal again? Am I ever going to feel like this wave isn't going to crash into me today? And the answer is yes. I promise you, you will. And I told him that time takes its damn time to make you feel normal again so that you remember it. So just understand that time is going to take its damn time. And you are going to feel normal again, and I promise you it's all going to work out. I promise you. I promise you. We've talked about it a couple times. I know how easy it is to say I'm just going to give up and be like, dude, I'm done. I'm always going to feel this way. But I promise you, if there's one thing I know, time is going to take its damn time. So let time take its time and understand you are going to feel normal again. I love you guys so much. Take one step forward for me. I know how hard it can be, so it's okay to take a step backwards sometimes. Make sure if we do that, let's try to take 2 steps forwards today. I love you guys so much. We'll be here for Extendo tomorrow, starting at 10:45 a.m. Eastern. We're doing 2 hours. We're talking through the entire weekend slate. Make sure you show up for the Extendo.